Good day, brothers and sisters, One Nation Tribal Alliance community. Today, I am continuing our back porch talk. And today, I have a really, I guess, interesting subject that came about during my meditation again this morning. And, I don't mean to step on anybody's toes about a lot of things. And this is probably one of the things that I really am gonna put out because I hear a lot of things and a lot of ways that you know I don't really understand why it is worded the way they present it. But just to get to the bottom line, again, I may be stepping on people's toes about it, but uh, feel free to question as to why I am bringing this up, on the comments. So, um, today I want to talk to you about, spiritual life and the source. What what my elders taught me, first of all, is that, you know, we as a spiritual individuals, we ought to be, you know, how'd you say, open. We have to be, be out there to, not really be uh, in a hiding, I guess. And we have to be, people have to see who we really are, and not as a title, but as a spiritual individual. People have to see who we are. And so they tell me that they taught me that when you are a spiritual individual, you know, be open to everything, no matter if you agree or disagree with that. If it resonates with you, fine. If it doesn't, accept it anyway, because you never know. Don't be just closed-minded on one thing, and I guess the word will be ethnocentric. Don't be ethnocentric about the ways that you are a Zuni. Understand about the other tribal things. Each one of the things that we are taught. We have to open up and just really accept it, because people have their reasons as to why they have received different kinds of messages. And so I said, okay. And so I started looking at some of the things that, people, when they go into native country, they come back. Oh, yes, I am this because they gave me this secret pipe or secret tobacco. They gave me this secret, relic or whatever object they have, that it's secret. And I said, that's not the way. Nothing is secret. Nothing should be secret. Only in religion things are secret. And so I said, sacred pipe, sacred this, sacred that. And I said, sacred site. I said, it's nothing is a sacred site, sacred object, or anything, is what my elders told me. Everything should be a spiritual place, spiritual object, or a spiritual thing. Because, when you start talking sacred, you are talking religion. And so that word came to my head, sacred. So I defined it. I looked it up, sacred. And sacred is religious rather than secular. Sacred connection is basically, sacred is actually connected or dedicated to a religious purpose, and so deserving veneration. Well, veneration is, looking at somebody who is a higher up. And, I look at the religious organization, you know, brother, friar, deacon, or pastor, or bishop, and all these titles that they have. And I look at, in a, medicine lodge, we have titles, but it's titles of things that people do, that people are responsible for, not because of their hierarchy, but because of their responsibility of what they are doing. And we put people in a hierarchy in religion, but in spirituality, we are all source, from the source. We are source. And everybody says, when you say you're from the source, you are God. I say we are. He created an image of himself, of who we are. And that's the way the elder said. You are a creation. Your spirit is a creation from the source. Because he's the creator, you're the creation. And both of you, creator, creation, is the same word, except add 3 more letters at the end of create. Create, creation. So, you are the source for the source. Get what I'm saying? You are the source for the source, from father and mother. Because again, the alchemy symbol for Wa is salt. Salt is a circle with a line straight across in the middle. Creator created you on top. Mother nurtured you on earth. So when it connects, that line, that is you. You are the creation from the creator. So that tells me I'm the source. I am the source. And so I look at source. Well, the source of creator is not a noun. It is noun, meaning it's not a person, place, or thing. A creator is more of a verb, action. And this is what my elders told me. You have to be action. You are the source of action on mother, father's will. You are on mother, and you are connected with the father. And when you connect, you are whatever you are led to. You are the action for them. It's like, in order for a car to have action, the car's source have to be gas, which is when it fires up, that verb, firing up that gas, puts it to motion. So you are a source of the action from the above, or mother. Not the above, but around and mother, because that's the way the elders would tell me. And so when you go into your fasting or whatever, you are doing it for yourself. And it's like meditation. When you meditate, you are connecting. And I'm going to do that next. That's going to be the next on my thing. But getting back to source, verb, action. And one of the things that, an analogy that they gave me is, there's a difference between education and knowledge. And I said, what's the difference between education and knowledge? They said, okay, education is book knowledge, is what they want to teach you. That is education, because you go to school, they give you a book, and they lecture you of what they are teaching you. Knowledge is sharing the experience that people, elders, I mean, not only elders, but mothers, grandmothers share that they have experienced in the knowledge or traditional ways that they were taught, And so I said, all right, but neither of them, education or knowledge, neither of them is powerful than the other. The only way one of both can become powerful is when you apply it, which is a verb, when you put action to it, when you put action to what you were taught, when you put action to your knowledge, that is more powerful than anything. And so we as your elders, is that tell me, we are sharing our knowledge, our traditional ways with you. When you apply it, that's when you become more powerful. So I said, wow, if that ain't an eye opener. So being a source for mother, what does that mean? And on Mother Earth, what is the action that we need to do for Mother Earth? Well, we need to cultivate Mother Earth. We need to cultivate, meaning that, as a farmer, he prepares the fields, is what these are the analogies that I'm trying to interpret in English, that the way that they used on me. He said, a farmer, before he plants, he has to cultivate the land to where he is preparing the land. Here on Mother, in order for us to take action to the people that we need to share this knowledge with, we need to cultivate their minds. We need to cultivate their spirit. We need to cultivate their love for everything. We need to cultivate them to where they will learn to appreciate what Mother is. And so, this is one of the analogy they give me. And the other one is, we need to revegetate. Revegetate. What do you mean revegetate? Well, we need to bring back the love, the joy, the happiness in this Mother Earth. Look at it now. Families, I'm sorry to say this, but families, are not getting along. Brothers and sisters, bloodlines are not getting along. So we need to bring back the cultivation and revegetation. We need to revegetate. We are the source for Mother to bring love, joy, happiness. So when we revegetate this to others, revegetate to the next step, which is restoring. Restoring how? How do you restore love? How do you restore happiness? How do you restore joy? Well, how you restore it is both your energy. One of the biggest words that I learned of one phrase is, I live in a dream where word is not spoken, but yet there is communication. So, word is not spoken, but remember, we're verb now. Being a source, we're verb. We have to take action. So our action of love, our action of happiness, our action of joyfulness brings out the energy, the spirit the power of it to where we don't have to say anything. We don't have to do anything other than just to enjoy our love, our joy, our happiness. And that's how we restore. And another way is that we restore by healing. Healing what is broken down. We don't have to necessarily put it together, bandage it up or anything. All we have to do is bring it. Bring the love, bring the joy, bring the happiness. And one of the things that they told me was, you as a healer, that's why you cannot have any hidden emotion, because you got to bring that happiness, you got to bring that love, you got to bring that joyfulness. And whatever you are dealing with, don't be angry at it. You bring that love, joy, and happiness to it. And you say, okay, it's time for you to go. You've done your damage. It's time for you to go. We're bringing love, happiness, and joyful in this body. We're going to connect with this body. And the dark will not like that. The dark will flee. And so, when we are the source for Mother, this is what we bring. Now, we say, okay, well, we are the source for the Creator. Well, we learned that without, first of all, our source, our Creator, we know one of the biggest, action we could bring to our Creator or for our Creator is knowing that He is our Creator. Sharing, not verbally, but spiritually, sharing, that He is our source of creation. He created us because our spiritual side, our spirit, our soul is an infinite being. So by being an infinite being, we know for a fact that He is the source. So we are the source to others. Again, how? By our energy, our love, our 100% or 110, whatever, our infinite conviction that our source is the one that we are, or He is the reason why we are here, because He is our Creator. And we see all the creation that He does. I can sit up and I can look around, I see all the trees, I can see everything, and it's just like He created us. Not one piece of hair in our head that we don't know about. But He knows every piece of hair that are in our head. He knows every minute, every second we're going to lose that piece of hair, or when it's going to turn gray. He knows it. But we don't. Because even our spirit don't know. But we know for a fact that we are a Creator's source. So when we come on this Mother Earth for the source, for the Creator, we are 100% convinced that He is the Creator, is what they told me. And you have to have that much conviction in your heart to say, yes, heart being physical, but spirit meaning, spiritual. Because, how are you going to be the source? How are you going to be a source for the Creator? Well, for every action, there's a reaction. Remember, verb, we're action. We're the kinetic energy. We're not the potential energy where it's stored. We are kinetic. We are fired up right now. That's just who we are. So, by doing action for the Father, for every action, there's a reaction. What does that look like? Well, we get challenges. When you're in the light, you get challenges. And the biggest thing that the elders taught me was that never fear the dark. Never, leave a challenge unturned. Never leave a challenge incomplete. Because you need to say, the source is with you. Instead of the force, the source is with you. And I am the source. I am the source to where, whatever you're challenged with, challenge it. Using that mindset that you're not going to give up because you are an infinite source. And that's all they're trying to do is disrupt your infinite source. So, do not leave it unturned. Do not leave it incomplete. Complete the task of, they're challenging you, it's unusual for us to leave it behind, because this is the reason why when you have an action and you get challenged, you react with confidence, you react with knowing who you are, you react with the love, the peace, the happiness, not hatred, not the negative, but the positive, so this is what they told me. That's why when you connect, we share the source with love. We show the source with love. And we feel the source with love. We share it. Love is a word, but again, will be a verb. Your action of love, we need to share that. Your action of love, we need to share that for the source, because we are the source on this earth for the Creator. And we show, we show the people that we have the love from the source that we want to share with them. What does that look like? Well, your actions. Remember, we're a verb. I'm going to keep bringing that up. We're a verb, action. So we have to show action of love, in the feeling, use your energy to show that love. Let other people feel your energy of love. I have a lot of people, when I, visit them or when I meet them, a gentle hug. They always come back to me and says, you're the real deal. I can feel you. And I said, because I'm connected. And that's how we should be every minute, every second while we're working on Mother. Because again, to close it out, I'm going to say, because we are heaven on earth. We are connected from the Creator, He's out here, to Mother Earth. We are that connection. Remember I told you, and one of the examples I use is the tree of life. Creator created the tree, shows the roots on the bottom that Mother is nurturing, and that line that separates them is us. So, I hope I didn't step on your toes about sacred and spirituality. I just want to say I love you all, and Y'all have a wonderful day, and keep in mind, we're having the full moon ceremony 21st, Sunday. And if you want to get the link, please go to healthy and harmonious, lifestyle.com website. That's healthy and harmonious lifestyle.com. And on the upper right hand corner is a little line button. Press that button, go down to the full moon, press that button, and it'll take you to where you need to register. You got to scroll all the way to the bottom, and it'll tell you to register to get a link. So it's going to be a very good time for us. Buck full moon ceremony, and there's a lot of things I want to do, which I will update you on my next video. I love y'all, and remember, verb. So here we go. Let's do it. I love you.